Hopefully we're sharing chats again. That was odd.
What have you done? What did you do?
What have I done? Like, genuinely. NPC streams and music streams are getting so many viewers on Twitch, it's stupid. I don't know, I just don't watch them.
Ice
Not
cream
very
so
interested.
good.
Is it... Are you getting anything from Darkflame Master? He said you haven't yet end the NPC stream music streams thing.
No, I actually didn't. He
Oh,
was talking
fuck.
before, but I didn't get that.
Oh, my settings broke. Apparently. I have a big... thing telling me... use my cameras? Not a fucking chance, mate. Shut up. No, stop. Stop it. It keeps asking me. This is... Oh. TFC, you've unmuted yourself, on the, Twitch. You guys are from
I
a
think I
different
fixed
planet after all, Australia. Yeah, it is on. How did you turn it on?
Yeah,
Oh, you're the
I fixed it on
host.
my end.
Yeah, you're the host,
Oh.
apparently.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I know, it's because
Why did I have to fix it? I didn't do anything.
I don't know, I accidentally clicked it. Like, the X button, and then you had to fix it, apparently. Also, I've just sent what Dark Flame said there.
Gabagool. Globble
Bingus. What the fuck is this? I'm not... Alright, Hunger Gaming, we're gaming the Hunger, Hunger... You guys can see the middle of the screen, you're fine, just... That'll work. Hey, okay, it's saved stuff. It still has everything saved. Please welcome your favorite... Oh, okay, my shit's broken again. Why can I not use the middle click to scroll down now? No, hold on, I don't want the reading mode. Wait, hold on, what the fuck? Oh, that's interesting, actually.
I tell you what.
Oh, hi, Kit.
What,
I was fucking waiting for you. I knew it.
I tell you what. I want to go microwave my dinner. I'm going to slightly enlarge your stream, and I'm going to have an arrow saying, you know what do you? It's going to say something. What do you want it to say? I have a arrow and letters saying.
I don't know, like hunger.
What
hunger?
Lollipop 12 stream for hunger.
Yeah, go to World Hunger. I'll send my image over to you. Oh, do you have a character you want? Hold on, Dark Flame. I was gonna... For some reason, things is just breaking. I'll be honest. Things are just breaking on their own. Also, Kit, we figured out how to use the Twitch knock feature, so we're collaborating. Just as intended. This is exactly how Twitch intended for it to happen. I'll be honest. It's not that different to just using Discord. In fact, we are using Discord for the voices. I sent myself over. Yep. That's funny.
Okay, there it is. I will be back.
See ya, TFC.
Stop scrolling just to see what monstrosities you've added. So far, it looks pretty familiar.
Yep. There we go. We're back. This is the new characters. Like the ones I had to re-add.
Oh my god. How's a Skylander?
Alright, let's go add Dark Flames. Here we go.
Alright.
Absolutely beautiful.
Speedrunning sustenance. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Yeah, sure, I'll save it like that. I bet I die first round. That's a lot. Oh god. Yeah. So since you two are also hit, that's not what I fucking okay, whatever. Since you guys weren't here when I first brought it up, I had a couple issues with the Hunger Games last couple times I've been messing around with it. For one, the events. You know, I really wanted to just focus on changing events rather than adding new characters to it, because it's getting really bloated as is. And the website's slowing down as it loads. Unfortunately, the events right now do not save into the cache. So, you have to manually download them. Who's Boy Kisser? The funny cat there. Funny white cat there. And basically have to manually download it. However, the only thing that I've actually gotten to, for some reason, save in those manual downloads has been someone dying of dysentery. Specifically dysentery. And also, a bug that comes up with that is when you're busy replacing and adding new events to it, it has this teeny tiny little chance to multiply the amount of characters you have in there by 2. And then it bugs everything out, and you have to delete half of them. And then sometimes, if you're really lucky, you can load up the Hunger Games website just for it to download it. So just for it to times the amount of players you have in there by 5, leading to the website fucking crashing and exploding before you even can interact with it to close it, and destroying your computer with 9,000 characters. So yeah, it's been difficult. I had to add in about 60 fucking characters from last time I edited this. It's been great. It's been awesome. Fuck me. Alright, let's go find him. Let's go find PNG. Easy. Kid, did you want to be in there? I could easily put you in there. Let me also just go ahead, go to the settings, edit events. I'm going to remove all the suicide ones because I genuinely don't find them fun. Like, they're not interesting, and they just remove so many people at once. It's just a cop-out, you know? So, let's just go search these. I did actually learn all this terminology just to do that. I added, like, 4 events. Not enough to sway it, but, you know, I would have been able to work on it more if it saved anything. It was pretty fun to make. Here we go. Oh, cannot handle circumstances, commit suicide. Now, this one here, this one's just utterly dumb. I don't like it whatsoever. Control F and type in suicide should be easier next time you want to search up words. True. I should do that a bit more. Oh, also, we can add in these ones, which for some reason, this website's actually for, you know, language and linguist enthusiasts, not just for Hunger Games. They added the Hunger Games in because they weren't happy with the current Hunger Games websites around. So now there's just a bunch of optional events you can have about language. It's quite funny. Like, I'm gonna put that one in. That one's pretty funny. No, actually, that doesn't end up in any kills. This one's really funny. That one's pretty good as well. Okay, and okay. Here we go. I'm assuming you've sent me something here about you. No, you do not exist in here. I wonder if you would organize Hunger Games event on Minecraft. I don't even like Minecraft that much. That's a definitely controversial statement to just say. Were you supposed to say something? Well, I just don't have a picture of you saved on my laptop. Unfortunately. I could go to your server and just, like, explicitly search for a picture of you, if you wanted. No. Just, like, your funny characters. Any of your funny characters, I guess. Hunger Games and Team Fortress 2. That would be really fucking funny. I could learn Hammer Editor specifically for that. That would be an interesting thing to do. Just make an entire new map. Probably arena mode. That'd be pretty fun. I've accidentally opened my fucking files. Get out of here. Alright. And then once this is done, we're gonna start off the Hunger Games. Pick your favorite funny fictional characters. We have quite a few of them. You know. Wouldn't that just be a battle royale in Team Fortress? What do you think the Hunger Games is?
Bruh.
Didn't you know that the Hunger Games shamelessly stole from Fortnite like 10 years earlier? Hunger Games is Hunger Games? Funny fictional characters, yeah. If you're in this, you're a fictional character. Isn't that right, TFC?
That is correct. I am not real. Contrary to the allegations.
Contrary to popular belief.
Popular allegations.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good photo. Save image. There we go. Browse files. Yeah, that's because oh fuck, I have to do up here. There you go. You happy now? There we go. Either that, I could just write AF. I'll probably just write in AF. There, and then I'm assuming. I'm sorry to assume your pronouns Darkflame, but I'm imagining it's he, him. I think Fredbear might win. Yeah, Fredbear does stand a chance. Can't wait to die in numerous rather violent ways.
I'm not going to win. I know this for certain.
Clark, what the fuck? Oh wait, I did forget to do something. We need to have the music going now. What's some cool music we can play right now?
Cool.
I'll just see what's in Battlefield 5. I mean, it did that last time. It worked. There we go. I'm just gonna fucking put in this entire playlist. Go from here. Ow! Turn that down a little bit when I put it into normal. Yeah, there you go. But yes, it's he, him. Like, I will not get offended by pronouns, put anything, but yes, it's he, him. Cool. Well, it's just in case, you know? There we go.
I do not have any pronouns. I will be offended if you refer to me.
Yeah, I don't use pronouns. Do not refer to me.
Ever.
Yeah. Clark Kent catches V1 missile off guard and kills it. Amazing.
Holy shit, Clark Kent.
Yeah, that's an amazing way to begin. Hank Hill grabs a sword. G-Man and Saul Goodman realize they're from the same language family and form an alliance. Sure.
What? Is that one you added?
No, okay. Once again, I couldn't actually add anything because it doesn't save and just completely bugs out the entire website. The website itself, like
Okay,
the entire thing, people that made the website, are actually using it for linguist reasons and they're all enthusiasts of it. However, they didn't like the other Hunger Games things, so they made their own. And they just added in a bunch of optional things you can put in about language.
Huh.
Superman. I don't know who Superman is, I'll be honest.
Yeah, Clark Kent, he's just a normal guy.
Yeah, it's Clark Kent. G-Man got himself a lawyer, we've lost. An adoring fan severely injures Piku and leaves them to die. Bungie Zombie and TFC fight Madeline and Goku. Bungie Zombie and TFC survive.
Thank God.
I
know I'm not gonna win this, but...
I imagine you'd beat Madeline to death and Bungie Zombie just stole Goku.
Yeah,
Like he does
right.
Crazy Dave. Goku lost, yeah. Rare TFC Hunger Games W.
To be fair, Bungie Zombies are really bullshit.
You just need to plant one fucking plant. If you can't do that, I don't think you're that great.
Okay.
Like-
Counter argument. Does Goku have an umbrella? I didn't think so.
Yeah, Goku just loses against Bungie Zombie all the time. He's not the strongest character in fiction. Margaret Thatcher gets sick and can now only produce nasal vowels.
Why did you enable this?
Because I found it really funny. I've only enabled a select few, okay? Freddy receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Remy is unable to convince an actual fucking wormhole to not kill him.
How could this happen?
Cinco Noches and Toy Freddy kills Roosh the Bat fan art with the hatchet. Spider-Man sets an explosive off, killing the headless horseless horseman. Alternate strangles Springtrap with a rope. Such a shame. Springtrap's dead. Again. Probably another again. Plink takes a sickle from... yeah, one more for good measure. Plink takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Dr. Trioris gets sick and... oh my god, he can only produce nasal valves. That's... canon. That's canon. Driller Deep Rock Galactic sets an explosive off, killing his own boss, Billy Bridger! And Madeline. So, Badeline. Billy Bridger's dead. Oh my god. He's a villager, he could only make them to begin with. Yeah, that's why they can only make nasal vowels. Why do you think the, TFC, did you watch the Minecraft movie yet? I was gonna spoil it.
Yeah, I have.
Alright. Don't you think that's why the, Nitwit villager was able to speak properly? Because he, got access to modern medicine? And finally could clear up his nose for once?
Yeah, you got one of those, I forget what the brand is, but like one of those things you spray up in your schnauzer and it like melts everything.
Genuinely one of the only good scenes of the entire movie. Fuck you. Like, one of the only funny scenes. Funny scenes. Yeah, the entire plotline of the principal is the best. And it only gets like 15 minutes. It's genuinely sad.
Absolutely.
AI snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Krill grabs a backpack and retreats. Oh my god, the wanker crab is here. Krill is a wanker now. Gorgeous Freeman runs away from the cornucopia. Adolf Hitler and Harris Boulder Guy fight for a bag. Harris Boulder Guy strangles Adolf Hitler with straps and runs. Damn. Mayor Lewis and Rattling Gunner fight for a bag. Rattling Gunner gives up and retreats. Spooky receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Dawn and Timmy Turner fight for a bag. Timmy Turner gives up and retreats. It's even funnier picturing these scenarios. Yeah, that's the point. Like, that's why you have all these funny fictional characters come together, right? Because it is very funny. Level 1 Goblin grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Oh god. Do I have to? I did this to myself. Hit strategic board game Diplomacy created by Alan B. Kalama, released in 1954, published by Wizards of the Coast. Scout TF2 and an angry horde get into a fight. Scout TF2 kills them both.
How long can you make a name?
I think infinite.
Oh.
Dawn out here bullying an actual child. Granted, it is Dawn. She could probably excuse it as just like, you know.
Okay, counter argument. I wish that Dawn was split in half. Like, it's a skill issue on Timmy that he didn't say that.
Yeah. Scout is too OP. You put Diplomacy in it? Yeah, of course I would. I love Diplomacy. I'm still yet to play it. It's such a shame. I really want to play Diplomacy. I fucking have it on my bed still. Gregor Samsa falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Shadow Bonnie stays at the cornucopia for resources. Winston Churchill kills Hungry Box with his own weapon. Oh god, he rested. Mug Root Beer sets an explosive off, killing employee William Afton and Toes. Music Man stays at the cornucopia for resources. Devastated sets an explosive off, killing Charles de Gaulle, Toucan Sam, and North Sentinel Island. Music Man!
Charles de Gaulle and North Sentinel Island are pretty heavy hitters. That's pretty devastating.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Charles de Gaulle is a pretty mid-tier. In terms of every character in here, though. Which is still more powerful than the average person.
I mean, he and Winston Churchill, you do remember that round, right?
Yeah, yeah. Daniel Edwards receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Garfield and Zeus fight for a bag. Garfield strangles Zeus with the straps and runs.
Zeus is such a beta, dude.
Zeus is a beta cuck. Never ever vote on Zeus to do well. It's a guarantee he will do bad. Angela Del Vecchio throws a knife into Funky Kong's chest. Oh my god, she's like 6 years old. Caillou falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Let's go. Huggy Wuggy and Fiona realize they're from the same language family and form an alliance. I don't think they are. I'm going to be honest. Elf from Elf runs into the cornucopia and hides. Pingu runs away from the cornucopia. Following Bald Muffins and John from Accounting's alliance, they grow closer and undergo cultural synthesis. They enjoy the experience, and though they part ways, they leave an everlasting impression on one another. Sure. Sure. Martin Scorsese.
They do have things in common.
They do. They are both quite bold. Oh my god, my Nightbot's flooding the chat.
Can we ban Nightbot for spamming?
Yeah. Martin Scorsese, Mordecai, and a hatchling get into a fight. Mordecai kills them both. Damn. Ban Nightbot for spam. Oh, well, that's nice, yeah. Engineer TF2 shoots a poisonous blow dart into the doodle's neck, slowly killing them. I'm not going to question where the neck is. What neck? Okay. Someone else had to. Adrian Shepard runs into the cornucopia and hides. Jeff the Killer finds a bag full of explosives. Jeff the Killer finds a bag full of explosives. Bunga Bunga severely slices Rog with a sword. I think that's Rog's fault, honestly. Wario, Fredbear, Stanley, and Kermit share everything they gathered before running. Whom's thy fucketh is Bunga. Bunga is the best character from Bugsnax. This is the first snack you catch in the game as well. Loose sets an explosive off, killing Air Nasir. MatPat sets an explosive off, killing Sisyphus, Pure Trident, Dug, and the Crabkin. I've been meaning to try that one for ages. I got up to like the little canyon area before I stopped playing. I just got a bit bored, and then it got taken out of Game Pass shortly after. It was a really good game from what I saw. Lore accurate MatPat. Is it?
I like how there are 2 pictures of MatPat in here, and in both of them he's pregnant.
True. And this one, the one I'm actually using for MatPat isn't even photoshopped.
Yeah, absolutely not. It's very real.
No, genuinely, I'm not even joking. He posted that.
I know.
Okay, good. The way you said it made it sound like you're being sarcastic. Phantom Freddy, the campaign for North Africa, and Wirtual get into a fight. Wirtual kills them both. No, I'm just making up shit. I thought it was fake? No, that's a real picture that MatPat took.
It's a pretty easy picture to fake.
Yeah, but it's a fucking funny one.
Like, you don't need Photoshop to make that picture.
Yeah, it's just more about the fact that MatPat himself decided he wanted to post that onto Twitter. That's the more interesting part about the photo, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, MatPat he's got a pretty good track record, but there is some questionable stuff in there.
Yeah.
Don't tell me to watch my calories, you
And also, how big is Luigi's cock?
Yeah, well, that's a more recent one, yeah.
More recent, as if he hasn't been retired for like a year at this point.
That's, of the, questionable things he's done, that is the most recent. He has a pretty good track record. P-Shooter
stabs Henry Stickmin while his back is turned. Niku stabs Ryan Hartwell his back is turned. Damn. Big Max.
Is that cropped porn?
No.
Okay.
It's not porn, but it's cropped.
Okay.
It's just like vaguely horny fan art. You know, like TF2 fan art.
Yeah.
Luigi Chunk is probably like 20 inches, sure, mate.
I like how I see it in the context of the TF2 mercs, and it's like, haha, funny. I see it in the context of Overwatch, and like, is that porn?
Because you already instinctively know it's porn when you look at TF2.
Exactly.
Big Mac stabs Gene Goldberg in the back with a trident. Sure. John Arbuckle clutches a first aid kit and runs away. What the fuck, Kit? What have you done, Kit? What are you doing? AF, Soldier, TF2, and Stumtigo work together to get as many supplies as possible. What did you do? What did you promise them? Did you give them a funny drawing or something? And then like, oh, fuck yeah. And they just join you? What did you do? Probably early access to Thomas. Morshu and Wee Bear Bears work together to drown Stuart Little. Oh my god, all of the hated people are dying. Like, instantly. All the people we don't like are dying instantly. I think Margaret Thatcher's still alive, sadly, but other than that. Withered Bonnie and Katniss Everdeen realize they're from the same language family, form an alliance. Why is that so common? And why is it Withered Bonnie and Katniss Everdeen? Probably made a shit fan art of Soldier and Stormtrooper. Bash runs away from the cornucopia. PB grabs a shovel. Astral Spiff throws a knife in a spy TF2's chest. Ironic. Imagine being from the same language family as a toilet. McDonald Spyro is unable to convince Gumball to not kill him. Mr. Incredible strangles Ryan after engaging in a fist fight. Kobo scares Peter Griffin away from the cornucopia. Alright, I've just had a thought. I'm gonna need to go to here. Loop playlist. No, Ryan. Nico finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Jim Carrey finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Gorrock finds Mr. Beast hiding in the cornucopia, so Mr. Breast hiding in the cornucopia and kills him. Jenny falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Everyone we don't like is dead, apart from Margaret Thatcher. Lopunny stays at the cornucopia for resources. Goddamn Jenny is here. Shrek's kids take a spear from inside the cornucopia. Morty grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. PewDiePie stabs Medic with a tree branch. Damn. Slendrina decapitates Fazgoo with a sword. Goth Heavy runs away from the cornucopia. Blizzard Entertainment retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Lord Farquaad decapitates Widowmaker with a sword. Damn. Slendrina is here too? Yeah. Of course she is. She's my favorite. She's my favorite Slender family member. Linda finds a bag full of explosives. The house from Storm the House shoots an arrow at Shrek, but misses and kills Rigby alive instead. Not anymore, he isn't. Gardevoir grabs a backpack and retreats. SCP-096 finds a bag full of explosives. Ralph receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. And we got AF and we got Blizzard. It's the battle of the game studios. Young Sheldon grabs a backpack and retreats. Crazy Dave finds a canteen full of water. What? Roadhog finds Blue Putus hiding in the cornucopia, but Blue Putus kills him. Damn. You know what that reminds me of? The Winglet TF2 versus Overwatch animation, where they're fighting each other at Upward.
I never watched that.
Really?
Any good?
Yeah, it was really good. And I remember he made one on Badwater that ended with Zarya and Red Heavy making out in the middle of Badwater Last Point.
Oh, actually, I think I've seen a clip of that.
Kiss me, yeah. Ah. I expect to kill Blizzard personally. Sure. Kevin Macklin and Jacksepticeye realize they're from the same language family and form an alliance.
Okay, so you know how So you know how like the Chuckle Nuts do like Reddit gaslights?
No, not really. What do you mean Reddit gaslights?
Oh, dude, you're missing out. So, do you know who the Chuckle Nuts are?
Yeah, of course. How would I not know about the Chocolate Nuts at this point when I'm so interested in
so-
bleeding for 8 seconds?
That's fair. So, technically they don't do it on the Chuckle Nuts channel. They do it on like their own channels, but it's the same dudes.
Yeah.
And they have a series called Schizo MVM
Oh, yeah.
where they just, play MVM and shoot the shit. Very funny. Love those streams. But one trend they started with them was Reddit gaslights, where they just make up shit, like usually TF2 related, and just like try to get their audience to, gaslight Reddit into thinking it's true. Like the spy's real name is Eugene Hinkle. Shit like that.
The closest I've gone to looking at them doing schizo Reddit or Reddit gaslights was a schizo Shark Tank. That was a great video. Where they tried to advertise, shitty, weapon concepts to each other. I particularly liked it when Zenith's slideshow repeatedly played incredibly loud corporate music that wouldn't stop. Joker repeatedly stabs Romania to death with sighs.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, the reason I bring that up is, can we do like a gaslight that, fucking, Heavy TF2 is secretly asexual?
No one would believe that. They're too brain-rotted by Heavy X-Medic.
That's true, but like, consider the fact that, there's no confirmed gay characters, kind of, in TF2, and he also lives with his sisters and shows, like, I had a thought process, but I didn't want it to sound weird.
Probably don't continue that thought.
But like, Heavy just like does not give a shit about like anyone really. Like, he obviously doesn't like. Okay, that's not entirely true, but you know what I mean.
Sure.
The point is, it would be funny. That's the point I'm trying to get at.
Fair enough. Morgan Freeman grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Joe Biden catches Dante off guard and kills him. Adam Sandler, Wally, Blackbird, and Grim Foxy Funko figure share everything they gathered before running. Gordon Ramsay takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Dubus Goobus finds Krampus hiding in the cornucopia, but Krampus kills him. Damn. Steve Minecraft takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. I might have to stop the cultural synthesis one next time we do this. It's just too much text. I have the reading comprehension of a 4th grader. Richard Hammond grabs a shield leading on the cornucopia. Strangely sentient $2 coin finds a bag full of explosives.
How is it only strangely sentient?
The main reason why I made this one strangely sentient is it implies all the other usually inanimate objects are still inanimate. Because only this one is the one that's strangely sentient.
By the way, I started playing MVM TF2 just like a bit ago. I'm on the Australian server. I have 100 ping.
My god. Lots fucking going on in the Hunger Games? Yeah. Jumbo suspiciously $2 coin shaped combatants. Yeah. Also, yeah, kid, that's our $2 coin. It looks very cool. I really like it. It's utterly tiny. Like, smaller. No, second smallest coin we have. I think the 5 cents smaller in diameter.
Yeah, our $2 coin's like a 5. That's it.
Yeah, I like it. Where's my wallet? Out there, right next to me. Hold on, I've got a couple special coins I've got saved with me. And my British pound is sitting somewhere on my desk. Don't ask why I have a pound.
I like to think that the way you know that it's like suspiciously sentient is the fact that like sometimes you see the eyes occasionally move at the corner of your eye. Like you swear it moves, but you didn't catch it in the act.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Hold on, I'm gonna go send a couple pictures of some coins. Sometimes it vents. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, at least my one was tasteful.
My phone really does not want to focus. Wow. Alright, that'll do. I will send this to you on Discord. I don't know if Kit's inside my Discord server. I think they are. And I can't check the chat right now. Let me get to OBS. What vents?
Yeah, it's common knowledge that in Australia we don't have vents.
Yeah, okay, you are. I'll send it in memes. The one on the left is our usual 50-cent coin. The other two are some special prints I've got. Some special mints. Just hanging around with me. They're very interesting. Like, genuinely, I love the specially minted coins. They are my strongest argument for continuing to have physical currency. I utterly love having special coins. Alright, there we go. Anyways, where were we at? I forgot I had the TFC fucking bouncing around. It's still there. Torchic throws a knife into SCP-049's head. Sora Super Smash Bros. Receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Will it ever hit the corner? I don't know. Furby stays at the cornucopia for resources. Flag of Congo retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Matt decapitates Elgato with a sword. No!
I like how small the flag is.
Yeah. Mario runs away from the cornucopia. SpongeBob repeatedly stabs Justin Bieber to death with size. Come on, mate. I don't think people hate him anymore. At this point, it's undeserved.
Okay, counter argument.
I don't actually know if he's.
Like
Fair enough. I haven't seen any controversies about Justin Bieber. I don't know if he's done anything bad apart from being like a rich person.
Well, I mean that's already pretty bad, but you know.
Yeah. Mr. Crocker overpowers chicken tenders, killing them. Yeah, I hope so. Low tier god kills Kissy Missy with a sickle. We lost a real one.
He served no purpose.
Man, I wonder how the SpongeBob anime is going. What do you mean SpongeBob anime?
That was like a YouTube series, right?
The fuck? SpongeBob anime? What is this? Why? Oh my god, I love this fucking picture. I'm stealing it right now. You are mine, Squiddy boy. Photos. Straight in my photos folder. Beautiful. Shaq finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Jorma stays at the cornucopia for resources. Dream stays at the cornucopia for resources. I gotta watch this show. Lightning McQueen gets sick and now can only produce nasal valves. Don't think he has a nose. Maxwell runs away from the cornucopia. He can't. He's silenced. Mimikyu receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. The exhaust. The exhaust is not his nose. You don't fucking intake from the exhaust.
I feel like you'd be able to hear.
Like, yeah, that's his ass. True. Because, like, the fuel goes into the engine. And then the exhaust is the gases from the engine. So yes, that is quite literally just his ass. Cars and cars for get sick and cold, they do have a nose. There's no way. Do the cars in cars have noses? Surely someone's asked this, right? The grill? Oh fuck, you're right. Okay, I'm not watching this. You're so right. Mercy finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Al clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Eggman attacks Bowser Skylander, but Benson protects him, killing Eggman. Uncle Dane finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Frog repeatedly stabs hyperpigmentation to death with size. Boy Kisser clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Jonesy bashes Markiplier's head in with a mace. Damn. Ted Noobshow sets Noam Chomsky on fire with a Molotov.
Oh, God.
Everyone's dying. Okay, I think that's why Markiplier looks like that in the picture, yeah. Is it just like every notable character is dying? Is that the right thing to say? Like, you gotta admit,
it was originally the shitty ones that, you know, the heels of, you know,
yeah.
Hunger Games. But now it's the important ones.
Yeah, so like
as well, like now it's just the important ones in general.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a stretch to say that we have people and characters in here that are basically expressly, purposely put in there just because it would be funny, but not because they're actually interesting to think what would happen, you know? Like, those are the not really important, interesting characters. Unlike Jonesy and Markiplier and Noam Chomsky. Like, I'm sure we could all go without Finn and the coughing baby right underneath. Me and Thomas. Yeah. Time for the side characters to rise in this Hunger Games? Yeah, I guess. Finn breaks coughing baby's nose with a basket of bread. Damn, Finn's an asshole. Like, I'm sorry to Adventure Time fans, but Finn's being a dick right now. Following Marasmus's and Helldivers alliance, they grow closer and undergo cultural synthesis. I'm just going to say that part. Paul Blart steps off his podium too soon and blows up Fly High Soldier.
Oh god, we're still only in round 1.
Yeah, we are. Easter Bunny, Old Chase, and Kirby get into a fight. Kirby kills them both. Did Finn break the coughing baby's nose because he doesn't have one? He doesn't have a nose, you're right. Following Morbius and man's alliance, they grow closer and undergo cultural synthesis. They sure fucking did. Canon. Canon 100 times over. Canon. Kazuya sets an explosive off, killing Santa Claus. Damn it. They gotta create Moby Man. Morby Man. Roblox man stabs Percy Jackson while his back is turned. Camo convinces Jimbo the Big to not kill him, only to kill Jimbo the Big instead. Fly High Soldier. No. We're losing everyone!
All the good ones.
We're fucking losing them all! Jesus clutches a first aid kit and runs away. He's still alive. Hatsune Miku's still alive. Okay, seriously, why is the cultural synthesis one so common? I'm going to get rid of it next time I do this. Coach and Glamrock Freddy have an alliance. That's just what I'm gonna say. Nightbot actually got to say Jimbo the Big. We got him. .000 Dark Monkey breaks Guy Fieri's nose for a basket of bread. Dark Flame severely injures Rumpelstiltskin and leaves him to die. Frank Gallagher stabs John Cena while his back is turned. I am not dead? No. Sonic, Gigamonty, Hydrogen Bomb, and Toy Chica form a suicide. No, I got rid of the Suicide Pact one. What the fuck? Like, you watched me, right? You watched me get rid of the suicide ones. Why is it still here? Well, shit. Gigamonty and Toy Chica are just dead now. Fuck me. Gregory, James May, Donald Trump, and Waluigi share everything they gathered before running. James May's still alive though. He's still alive. You have a body count. Bjorn repeatedly stabs KFC Zinger Burger to death with sighs. McDonald's Sprite clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Bob Ross bashes Master Chief's head in with a mace.
I'm gonna use that silly green armor of yours to paint some happy little trees.
Bobby Hill, Mickey, and Doomslayer get into a fight. Doomslayer kills them both. That sounds right to me. The Burger King grabs a sword. Oh shit. Oh god. Chopped Chin retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Ai severely slices Sans with the sword. Accurate, Doomslayer, true. Bashing Master Chief's head in with a mace. You see, there are no mistakes in art. Only happy accidents.
Now, I always believe there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. But even I can see that leaving you alive would be a mistake.
Bob Ross reveals in Mortal Kombat. Isabel scares Rigby dead away from the cornucopia. Jeremy Clarkson decapitates Gargant with a sword. Megamind, Etienne, MasterChef, and Eminem share everything they gathered before running. Male 07 spears Oshawott in the abdomen. Hero Brian decapitates Hagrid with a sword. Burger King box combo finds Optimus Prime hiding in the cornucopia, but Optimus Prime kills Burger King box combo. Yeah, Oshawott is dead. Everyone is so sad about Oshawott right now. Damn. And Hagrid. PS1 Hagrid. Ugandan Knuckles breaks Karen's nose for a basket of bread. Link grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Blahaj receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Brody Fox clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Loba stays at the cornucopia for resources. Winton clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Agent 47 finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. CP Dustball receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. And Mechanic TC2 grabs some Chara fishing bait while Solon gets fishing gear. Yes, all of CP Dustball. Damn, okay, everyone at the end lived. Mercy gets sick and now can only produce nasal vowels. Dawn, Spooky, and Loba successfully ambush and kill Blue Brutus, Scout TF2, and Kirby. How? Genuinely, how? That is the Blue Brutus. I fucking doubt, like, Spooky from Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion will defeat him. You know? Like, if some regular guy with a fucking axe can do it, Blue Brutus easily can. And I don't think Dawn's going to change much about it. I don't know shit about Loba. That one of my friends just told me to put her in.
I like to think, like, Blue Brutus, like, didn't even just get killed normally from the axe. The axe was thrown at him. The axe just deflects on him with him just T-posing, not reacting. And then he just, like, dramatically crumbles to individual pieces. Like a fucking statue.
Spooky probably just said, we're gonna need specimen 6 for this one. I guess, but also, you've got Kirby in there. Scout TF2 would definitely die in Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. That's just a fact. Like, probably to, like, the funny Ben Drowned puppet guy. That'd be the one that kills him. That, if he survives that, it'd probably be the fucking Deer Girl. Because he'd be like, hey there, good looking. And then he'd be fucking killed instantly. He'd try to bonk all the specimens and immediately die. Torchic discovers a river.
Hey there, dear lady. You know, I don't think you're the only one who's...
Bunga scares CP Dustball off. Of course. Of course. Jonesy thinks about home. His home changes every fucking 2 months. I don't think he needs to worry that much.
What made it special?
Roblox.
This battle royale's boring to him.
It's the fucking start of the day. He can get over it. Look, he's already fought against Hatsune Miku before.
How am I supposed to enjoy this battle royale? There's no AI Darth Vader.
I fucking forgot they did that. I still find it incredibly funny that as soon as he was added, all of Fortnite's community banded together to make him racist.
Like
literally instantly.
On the other hand, faced.
Yeah. Like, that's
I'm
one
so
way to make sure they
conflicted how I
don't
feel
do
about
that. It's one way to make sure they don't do it again, and that I'll give him credit for that. On the other hand, really?
Like, I'm so conflicted about how I feel about that.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to get something done, you want to make sure it never, you know, it never comes up again. And one way to do that would be to make such a big problem that they just can't risk having it again, you know? I remember Darth Vader hates sand.
Having the dude's
Yeah,
legacy be caught in the crossfire is a worthwhile sacrifice, I suppose.
Yeah. Roblox man dies from hunger. I didn't even know he could eat. Brody catches Bowser Skylander off guard and kills him. PB begs for the flag of Congo to kill her. They refuse, keeping PB alive. Of course. Dan TDM repeatedly stabs Mordecai to death with sighs. Jeremy Clarkson searches for firewood. Gordon Ramsay, Crazy Dave, Jacksepticeye, Garfield, and Peter Griffin hunt for other tributes. Imagine begging a flag. True. Damn, TDM kills Mordecai and Rigby. That's true, didn't he? Fuck, he's going after Rigby dead. No, Rigby alive was already killed. No, that was by Dan TDM. So yeah, he'd be going after Rigby dead if he's still alive. And he'd be going after Benson. Keep an eye out for that one, I guess. Gregory dies from hypothermia.
What the fuck?
What?
I backstab an engineer. Like it takes like a full second for nothing to happen. I go to sap the sentry, it saps the Engie instead, and I fucking die.
My god.
I'm playing MVM.
Yeah. Male 07 makes a wooden spear. Joker dies from hunger.
Oh.
No!
No, it did register. He was a giant bot.
Ah. Chopped Chin and Steve Minecraft hunt for other tributes. John Claw. Elf from Elf explores the arena. The Burger King is unable to convince Margaret Thatcher to not kill him. If there was one person to try taking down a monarchy, I would expect it to be Margaret Thatcher. It's oddly in character. John Arbuckle makes a slingshot. Freddy severely injures Spider-Man, but puts him out of his misery. Now we're just gonna kill her and the lore will be complete. Engineer TF2 smoke rising in the distance, but doesn't investigate. Angela DeVecchio steals from Dream while he isn't looking. Angela, I would be quite cautious going near a Minecraft YouTuber. The Rock goes hunting. Matt tries to spear fish with a trident. Mimikyu explores the arena. Dream. Shrek receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. SpongeBob stalks Rayman. Puffshroom strangles Owl after engaging in a fistfight. Winton sees smoke rising in the distance but decides to not investigate. Virtual searches for firewood. Harris Boulder Guy begs for AI to kill him. AI refuses, keeping Harris Boulder Guy alive. That one, I believe, is tangentially in character. Like, I could
What
believe
is AI,
it.
but an advanced form of plagiarism.
True. Hero Brian severely slices coughing baby with a sword. Bungee Zombie sets an explosive off, killing Kermit. The AI is now AM from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
It's pronounced am.
Yeah, I still prefer it being ChatGPT, honestly. Krampus.
Honestly, you should just have like the cover of I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream and just still call it ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. True. Generally speaking, I don't like AI, but Neural and Evil are the exceptions because they are precious. Fair enough. Honestly, I just mostly, I'm fine with those two, mostly because I know Vidal actually has morals, unlike most AI companies.
This might not be like the best standard to, you know, measure it with, but
Yeah.
I like AI when it's not like it's really, really incompetent, and like the only thing you can actually do with it is shit that's actually funny.
True.
That's the only thing you can actually do with it.
I mean, also, I remember Doug Dog.
Like, it's a gimmick, but it's a gimmick.
I remember Doug Dog, in one of his videos, like, a clip I watched of him, he was talking about specifically that, you know, how AI has been getting better and better, and it's more and more difficult to actually do anything funny with it.
And I 100% agree with him. He has
Yeah.
such a good point.
And then his example for it is Pajama Sam, because you know, the Pajamas
Yeah,
Cham stream. That is literally impossible anymore. The reason why everything that happened in that stream happened is because he accidentally had the creativity turned up very slightly too high, and he slowly went insane as it went. And that created everything. And now on the new versions, like, he can't use the old version anymore. On the new versions, no matter how high he's turning the temperature and creativity, he can't get Pajama Sam AI to act like that anymore. It's lost to time. The humor is gone. It's replaced by by something trying to be of service to you instead of haha funny. You know, trying to actually do the job. Yeah, when image gen AI was first becoming a thing and the images were barely recognizable, it was super fun messing with it. True. I still have like the TikTok heavy like a Brinks truck pictures somewhere on my phone. Vidal genuinely having a concept of human ethics is really nice. Yeah. Better does not strictly mean better. Yeah, that's true. It's just unfortunate that the general public, the shareholders, and the publicly traded companies all have different, what's it called? Definitions of the word better in terms of this stuff.
Better for them is like removing people out of the equation.
Yeah.
Not having a lot.
For example, the entirety of AI quote-unquote art. I'm so sick of it. Like, genuinely, I used to use it quite a bit because, you know, haha funny. No, not anymore. It's genuinely become an actual problem. And
I love seeing horrors beyond my comprehension
Yeah.
in the form of Will
And
Smith
still-
eating spaghetti.
a pretty significant portion of people are still completely fine with it. And, you know, don't see the problem in artists actually losing any potential jobs, or jobs they already have. Like, it's terrible. Yeah,
Here's the
kids,
thing.
something you can
AI
use...
has to learn off something. AI trying to learn off AI is just a recipe for disaster. Like,
Oh.
they've been trying to do it, it hasn't really been working for very obvious reasons. So if no artist exists and it's all AI, it's just going to become progressively more and more shit as it's trying to learn off itself. Either
Yeah.
that, or everything we like has going to be done already, and nothing original is going to happen. One of the two.
And I just remembered a very, very recent event. Discord data scraping.
Yes.
Just, like, literal days before. Fucking... Oh my god, that is by far the worst possible decision they could have made. Hiding an AI in every single Discord server without anyone's, you know, knowledge, specifically to steal
like,
their work
I
and their
know-
information and feed it to shareholders. It's stupid.
I'm sure, like, it is in the T's and C's or whatever, but, like, that still has to be illegal, even despite that.
There's no way it isn't. Like, I know in Australia you're only really allowed to take any information necessary, have to tell people exactly what you plan on doing with it, and then get rid of it as soon as possible. So, and you have to make it explicitly clear to every single person involved that what you are doing, you know, that you are taking it and what you're doing. As in, not just hiding it in section, I don't know, 108 of your fucking clauses. Actively telling people and asking you. Explicitly. So, I swear that is actually breaking laws.
So,
I swear to God they are breaking Australian laws.
should we make a lawsuit? Like, what do we do?
I don't fucking know. Probably, like, report it and then get told none of our business.
Like, can we prove that's what they were doing?
I mean, what other fucking... The only issue is, yeah, we can't prove shit unless, you know, we genuinely go search for it. Because you can say, well, yeah, look at that, what else are they using it for? But that's not proof, that's not empirical evidence, you know?
Hmm.
Also, if you showed me something a couple minutes ago, I missed it because I had to reload. Oh yeah, Kit, hold on, where is it? Right over here? Right there, hide Google AI overview. It's a, thing you can take from the, Chrome extensions. It automatically gets rid of the AI overview, like, how door made.
Yeah,
No more AI.
I think I have that as well, actually.
Yeah, beyond reasonable doubt. Yeah. The reason why I have that is because minus AI actually began to stop working for me. Like, some searches, you literally could not get rid of the AI overview. Or it completely changed what Google's response was to your question. So I had to, you know, put that in instead. Anyways, where were we up to? What were we doing before all of this shit? Video pause, continue watching. Shut the fuck up, YouTube. Keep my music going. I'm still going. Krampus strangles Donald Trump with the okay, no, we're moving past this stuff. Saul Goodman kills Adam Sandler while he's resting. I'm not gonna comment on what happened just above. We need to keep going.
I didn't see it, so.
It was Krampus strangles Donald Trump with a rope.
Okay.
Pingu picks flowers. Young Sheldon questions his sanity. Turns out it's on the Firefox extension store too. That's good.
I mean, yeah, it's Chromium based.
Yeah. Rattling Gunner
Wait, is it?
stabs Gumball back his
No,
I think it
actually,
is
it is.
Chromium.
Is it?
No, I think it does. No, it is not.
Yeah, I thought so.
Adrian Shepard diverts Thomas's attention and runs away. Gorgeous Freeman trails to higher ground. Camo and Ugandan Knuckles work together for the day. Benson discovers a cave. Mr. Incredible and Rigby dead work together to drown Marasmus. You know what? Mr. Incredible and Marasmus is actually a fight. That would be an actual movie sequence. Sorry, I had to reload again. What did Thomas do? Adrian Shepard diverted Thomas's attention. Blizzard Entertainment chases Waluigi.
If we can, they tempt him with an offer. If you won't be added to Smash, we can add you to Overwatch.
Waluigi,
We'll make you a new
you
Call
know
of
you
Duty
want to
skin.
be put into World of Warcraft. Blizzard, be careful, Nintendo might sue you. True. Maybe I should just add Nintendo to this as well to see what happens. Agent 47, an adoring fan and Ralph start fighting, but an adoring fan runs away as Agent 47 kills Ralph.
Is Hideo Kojima in there yet?
Hideo Kojima, no he is not. What am I
He
doing?
should be in there.
What am I doing? We have 269 characters are in it and no Hideo Kojima. What am I doing? Mayor Lewis throws a knife into Driller Deep Rock Galactic's chest. He's already gotten 2 kills in 2 rounds. Grim Foxy Funko figure diverts Clark Kent's attention and runs away. Battle of the Game Studios. True. Gorok poisons Hank Hill's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. Idiot. Fiona discovers a cave. Richard Hammond tries to spear fish with a trident. Kevin MacLeod betrays Stanley. Kevin MacLeod was a false friend. How could he? Morty discovers a cave. Alternate sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. D. Winston Churchill practices his archery. Withered Bonnie begs for wee bear bears to kill him. They refuse, keeping Withered Bonnie alive. Music Man! Stalks Frog. Dark Flame, strangely sentient $2 coin. Tanubso and Katniss Everdeen raid Goo Peaches' camp while they are hunting. Dark Flame, you're still alive, mate. Plink, John from accounting, and Isabel successfully ambush and kill Big Mac, Jumbo Josh, and Blackbird. Damn. Morgan Freeman and Doomslayer split up to search for resources. Match made in heaven. He's doing it. Why am I alive? Yeah, rip Jumbo Josh. Germa, Optimus Prime, and Blahaj get into a fight. Optimus Prime kills them both. God and Doomslayer duo. True. Unfortunately, Blahaj is now dead. Leave your respects in the chat. Optimus Prime shouldn't have done that. Following Solanum and Wally's alliance, they grow closer and undergo cultural synthesis. Marubu treks down and kills Cinco Notches and Toy Freddy. Hatsune Miku picks flowers. So true. Man scares TFC off.
I would be scared of him.
Yeah, imagine some guy drops down from a tree in front of you shouting about Gotham and how he needs to stop the Jonkler. You would turn the other way.
I'm from Arkham Asylum.
That's-
Okay, buddy, I'm
Yeah. Average conversation between strangers in Sydney. From someone that has never been to Sydney in their life.
Average Sydney train commute. To be fair, we don't get like I use public transport a lot. It's not doxing that they're fucking everywhere. Like I haven't seen that many cooked individuals,
Isn't Sydney?
but I have seen some cooked individuals.
Isn't Sydney the only city in Australia? Sure.
Well, I mean, in their defense, Canberra doesn't count.
Canberra isn't a fucking city. I refuse to believe it. They've got politicians in there.
Sure as shit isn't a state, and I don't.
No, that's
care
because
what people
ACT
say,
is
it's
the
also not our
territory.
capital.
ACT is the territory. because it's called Australian Capital Territory. Camelot is in Australia? No, yeah, we had the original Knights of the Round Table. You know, that's where Monty Python himself recorded, you know.
Fucking, what's fucking King Arthur? He's a true one. He's true blue. Just imagining the fucking knights at the table. It's like, right, let's get fucked up now.
Would make sense, dragons and shit, so true.
Skull, skull, skull. I don't know. How's it go again? I genuinely don't remember how that fucking song goes.
I don't know either.
Clearly, as you can see, I go through many times.
Yeah, real avid party goer at 7:58 on a Sunday night.
Like, I may be Australian, but I'm not like Australian, you know.
Not Bogan.
Yeah, well, I was putting it politely.
Just say Bogan.
I'm not, you know, Crocodile Dundee.
You're not an Eshe, you're not Bogan.
I'm not any of the stereotypes. I think is an apt way to put it. Like, I'm not the flattering ones like Crocodile Dundee, and I'm not the, you know...
Yeah.
Disrespectful ones like Bogan and Eshe, so, like, I'm just...
I may be British. I may be British, but I'm not British.
I feel like that's what all British people say. Fucking Strove.
Uncle Dane dies from hunger. Just a normal girl with a normal life. Jim Carrey fishes. McDonald's Sprite kills Wario while he's resting. I fucking knew it. McDonald's Sprite never has anything good. Fucking Wario Wario died from like indigestion in his sleep. Daniel Edwards thinks about home. You're gonna be doing a lot more than that. Frank Gallagher tries to sleep through the entire day. Devastated travels to higher ground. Karen, Goth Heavy, Shrek's kid Stumtiger, and Shaq hunt for other tributes. We're putting the die back in diabetes. Mr. Crocker severely injures Kerbo but puts him out of his misery. James May, 000 Dart Monkey, and Jake successfully ambush and kill Pea Shooter, Jeff the Killer, and Boy Kisser. Damn. James May is very consistent, like, between every single game. He just kills. Boy Kisser, no! Boy Kisser's dead. Lord Farquaad, Bjorn, and
now is brave.
Lord Farquaad, Bjorn, and Morshu get into a fight. Morshu kills them both. Lopunny chases Bold Muffins. Astral Spiff searches for a water source. Link tends to level 1 Goblin's wounds. Sponge betrays Niku. Sponge was a false friend. Finn shoots a poisonous blow dart into Luce's neck, slowly killing her. Joe Biden kills Sora, Super Smash Bros. While he's resting. Yeah?
I don't know why, but like, I just thought of the funny visual gag of like a live streamer trying to, you know, survive out in the wilderness and whatever, finally finds a clean water source, you know, puts it in his drink bottle, you know, desperate for survival, and then like pulls out some like gamer subs and then puts it in the bottle and then drinks it.
No, Astral Smith was sponsored by the funny water bottles that like have scented air, whatever the fuck in it.
Hmm.
What was the command for it?
Or error. God damn it! The advertisements are working on me. I am not immune to propaganda.
Oh, I spelt Nightbot wrong. Whatever, you get the hint. Just do that one. Shut the fuck up, Nightbot. I think that's the right command. Hold on. Fucking got him. Got him. Got him. SCP-096 receives fresh food. I would never. Nightbot has been of loyal service to my court for years. Yeah, but unfortunately, Nightbot's calm, somewhat calm and collected in yours. Mine just never stops talking. M&M receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Fuck you, more. Let's see what Nightbot has to say about that. Hold on. I can't spell. Oh my god, I'm doing this on mobile. And because of how well this is made, I can't actually see my text as I write it. Fuck you, I can't. Whatever. Fucking Nightbot won't let me. Oh, I have to get this to work. No, fuck. No, Stop. Stop. Oh yeah, Kit, wait, I don't think you have any wisdom, do you, Kit? You don't have any wisdom in here. Nightbot. Command. Yeah, no, you don't have one. Hold on, Kit. Would you like a wisdom? I just need to remember how it works. I'll think about one and get back to you. Okay, there we go. Keep that there for now. M&M receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Mario practices his archery. Following Soldier TF2 and Mechanic TC2's alliance, they grow closer and undergo cultural synthesis. Beautiful. Lovers separated by worlds. This is the shittest screenshot I'm ever gonna take every moment. There we go. That's better. Guy Fieri kills Etienne while France is resting. Damn. Dr. Trioris collects fruit from a tree. I got rid of the suicide ones! What is it doing? I swear I got rid of the suicide ones. You watched it. You watched me get rid of them. I didn't do this. I swear. Please.
You only do the Hunger Games through the website?
I think I can only really do it through a website, but I can download the site.
So I feel like you could run a program like this locally.
Probably. It does take a bit of coding, probably. It's mostly random number generator, but with pictures.
But I mean, like, there's no, like, download for it.
No, not really.
Huh, weird.
Also, I'm eating a caramello koala, so I'm gonna be a bit quieter.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think he is speaking. He's just eating a caramello koala.
I fucking love caramello koalas. Alright, I have a feeling I may need to provide a picture of the caramello koala.
How do they take I mean, it's basically just like
It's chocolate and caramel.
with caramel in the middle, but
It's in the shape of a koala.
it's a different vibe.
It is. It's such a different vibe. I fucking love caramello koalas. It's like the best ones apart from crunchies. Violet crumbles are in nearly the same tier as crunchies. I just can't really decide which one's better or worse, but I know they're both in different tiers. I don't think that really makes any sense, but you'll have to deal with it.
But it isn't like caramelized meat or koala. I wouldn't like.
No,
I don't know
no,
if
it isn't.
koalas taste food.
Huh? No, probably not. They fucking they eat eucalyptus for a living. No fucking way they're good to eat. They'd probably be like
Pretty sure
deadly
they also,
poisonous.
Like, don't they give you chlamydia or something?
Yeah, they have certain strains. Can you eat koala?
Would you want to eat koala?
You are not allowed to eat them because you will literally be arrested. Because it is a very
Okay,
protected
they say that,
animal.
like,
However, would you be able to physically eat
okay,
one?
Can you eat them?
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, bush turkeys in quite a few different areas, and apparently they're protected as well for some fucking reason.
Hmm.
They're just a pest. Fuck bush turkeys.
It isn't poisonous!
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's safe to eat.
Because koalas eat so many eucalyptus leaves, their entire body is toxic to predators. But it's poisonous! Yay! Sorry, I read it wrong. It isn't, it is poisonous. You'll die. You're not allowed to eat them by law, and you will die. Because, believe it or not, they eat fucking drugs for a living. That's literally all they do. You will fucking die. Because they eat nothing but poison. Yeah, okay, but fugu fish is different. They have poison in different areas of their body. Literally, the entire diet of a koala is poison. Like, eucalyptus leaves basically secrete their own alcohol, which is completely toxic, basically. You just fucking die. Oh, and also, they're because of their horse shit diet, they are so absurdly stupid that they can't recognize eucalyptus leaves, or gum leaves as we call them, when they're off of the branch of a tree. when, you know, when they're not on a branch. They physically cannot recognize them as food.
That.
They're that
I
stupid.
did not know that.
They're
That's
that
fucking hilarious.
stupid. Koalas are permanently hammered? Yes. They have like 4 fucking brain cells. And they're permanently drugged. It must be not
They
that
don't
great.
have light in their eyes. They have reds or pinks.
I think I think koalas have the smallest body to brain ratio in the world.
Not
Right,
surprising.
I think like koala brains. Okay, one of the smallest, but you know, it's not saying a ton. You see this shit? Do you see this shit? There is nothing. They have nothing.
Literally smooth-brained.
Like, look at this fucking thing. My man's got nothing up there. Look at that shit.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
$19 fucking grams. No way.
Also, I'm just assuming nobody's watching my stream.
I'm.
Like, they're all
You
on
might.
your stream.
You might have some
Yeah, who's
watches.
the better streamer? I think we all know who the better streamer is now.
I still argue you. It's just my one has like the more interesting Hunger Games gimmick in it. You know.
This is also true. Why?
If you ever feel stupid, remember koalas exist? Yeah, you can't get dumber than that. They literally walk out in front of cars. It's their fault. Like, they don't notice the cars. They don't care. They physically cannot care. They don't have the space to. They only go down to the ground to fucking have sex. And then they probably die down there very quickly.
To be fair, sloths aren't much better in that regard.
Oh, also another fun fact about koalas. Female koalas are, you know, like the call they do when they want to breed sounds like an actual human woman screaming.
To be fair,
Yay!
So do cougars.
Yeah,
Mountain lion.
which is also incredibly terrifying to hear. If you're in the environment that cougars are in.
That scenario, but like just kind of weird in the case of a koala.
Wait, does it?
Like,
Yes,
that's
it does.
encrypted shit.
Alright, I've got Kit's quote, hold on. Control C. At most 500k. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Kit. We're out of space. Oh. Damn. Alright. Fredbear and Shadow Bonnie split up to search for resources. Linda attacks Bash, but he manages to escape. We went through all that, yeah. Did you know it's still day 1 in here? And it's been like 2 hours already?
God damn.
Helldiver injures himself. That's how tangential all of the conversations have gotten. Like, it's how distracted we have been. Low tier god and Slendrina work together for the day. Match made in hell. Krill sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. And finally, MatPat, Bob Ross, and Megamind get into a fight. Megamind kills them both. RIP. Night 1. 000 Dart Monkey bleeds out due to untreated injuries. M&M kills Soldier TF2 with a hatchet. Astral Spiff loses sight of where he is. Dark Flame sets an explosive killing Morty and Bash. He's got 2 more kills under his belt. Dark Flame, what are you doing, mate? You're meant to be dead. Chopped Chin, Shadow Bonnie, Alternate, and Matt's former suicide pact. Fuck off! I swear I turned off the suicides. Music Man! And Dream tell stories about themselves to each other. I am meant to be dead. Thinks about home. Krampus thinks about home. The factory. Link ambushes Princess Bubblegum and kills her. Loba and Shaq hold hands. Damn. Oh no, right underneath it. No! It's a picture of Jesus Christ and man. Jesus poisons man's drink but mistakes it for his own and dies. I like to imagine that instead of that, Jesus poisons man's drink, and then man just drinks Jesus' drink on accident instead.
And then gets confused why Jesus is so hesitant to drink man's drink.
Yeah. You wanna know why I wear this mask? No. You know what? Music Man and Dream Stories are about minor situations in a way. Fucking hell.
God. That's actually foul.
Linda sets an actual fucking wormhole on fire with a Molotov. I knew it was a good idea to put an actual fucking wormhole in this. Peak. We Bear Bears receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Young Sheldon sets an explosive off killing Dawn, Virtual, Shrek's Kids, and McDonald's Sprite. Slendrina's trap kills Joe Biden. Damn. CP Dust Bowl quietly hums. Common Sheldon W? Got a Sheldon stan in here. SMH. Okay, he does do consistently quite well. I can tell why there'd be Sheldon stans in this.
I'm not a Sheldon stan.
Neither, but you know, I know why there's Sheldon stans. He has been going well. Rayman and SpongeBob tell stories about themselves to each other. Jeremy Clarkson and Lopunny tell stories about themselves to each other. I'm trying to say something, but I'm laughing. Just Jeremy Clarkson sitting around the campfire with some fucking strangely humanoid rabbit talking about how he once drove his Volkswagen Beetle off a cliff in Romania. And she just nods along.
Once again, I wish to see fan art of this.
If I had money, I would definitely commission some of these ideas we have. It would be peak. Garfield cries himself to sleep. Devastated receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Mayor Lewis thinks about winning. Karen shoots an arrow into Agent 47's head. So then, Hammond. Katniss Everdeen, Glamrock Freddy, Bunga, and Elf from Elf sleep in shifts. I think this is the longest Katniss Everdeen's ever survived. She's finally adapting to the Hunger Games.
I don't think that's true. It's just that this list is now that long.
No, this is the longest she's survived. This is night 1. She usually dies instantly. Or day 1. Puffshroom, Jonesy, Soulgoman, and Finn tell each other's ghost stories to lighten the mood. Hatsune Miku looks up at the night sky. Frank Gallagher throws a knife into Morbius's head. Damn. Mr. Crocker destroys Rattling Gunner's suppliers while they are asleep. That's actually important. Solanum destroys Peter Griffin's supplies while he's asleep.
Oh my god, I'm lagging like a motherfucker.
The flag
I
of
have 200 ping.
Jesus. The flag of Congo stabs John Arbuckle with a tree branch. Herobrine sees a fire but stays hidden. Margaret Thatcher defeats G-Man in a fight but spares his life. How is she still alive?
It's 400 ping.
Jesus. Level 1 Goblin and Stormtigger talk about this tribute still alive. Now that's that's a combo. I have a feeling Goblin is benefiting more from the relationship. Epic rap battles of history. Level 1 Goblin versus Stormtigger! And fight! Oh, sorry, I forgot to say what level 1 Goblin says. Please, sir, please! I'm just a level 1 goblin! I want to drop very good loot, sir! I barely give you any XP! Please, just save me! There's a slime over there, please! I would do anything! Please do not kill me! Stimgavir. Grim Foxy Funko figure is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Rigby Dead receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. AI destroys the house from Storm the House's supplies while the house from Storm the House is asleep. Gives off the same vibes as Hydrodron Bomb versus Copping Baby. True. Angela Del Vecchio, Optimus Prime, and Harris Balderguy sleep in shifts. Thomas and Jake tell stories about themselves to each other. Bungie Zombie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gardevoir poisons John's from Accounting's drink. He drinks it and dies. No! John from Accounting did so well.
John from Accounting just wanted to live out a fantasy just one time. He's so vanilla in every single way. You should just let him happen.
He's so fucking vanilla, he fell for Gardevoir, my god. Wally, TFC, and Mimikyu cheerfully sing songs together. Canon.
I cannot sing, this isn't more accurate.
No, I think this is canon. I don't think Wally or nor Mimikyu would care about your ability to sing. I mean, Mimikyu literally isn't able to sing either because they're fucking Pokemon. And then Wally's just gonna cheer you along.
This is all true.
See. Kevin MacLeod destroys Winton's supplies while he's asleep. Dan TDM bashes Krill's head in with a mace. Male 07, an adoring fan, huddle for warmth. Mechanic TC.
NPC's gotta help each other out.
Mechanic TC2 and Guy Fieri fight Shrek and Coach. Mechanic TC2 and Guy Fieri survive. Damn. Crazy Dave severely injures Spooky and leaves her to die. Mercy ambushes Steve Minecraft and kills him. Bad things are happening. Mr. Incredible severely slices Blizzard Entertainment with a sword. Sponge fends Winston Churchill, Withered Bonnie, and Jim Carrey away from their fire. Kazuya fends Benson, Freddy, and Brody away from his fire. Avenge me, Mr. Incredible.
I reached 500 ping.
My god, what servers are you even trying to play again?
Australia.
I don't know why that's happening then. Something TF2 is incompatible with streaming.
If I had to guess.
I wanna...
Oh my
What's going on here?
I think it's a combination of streaming, playing an online game, and I fucking bet it, my roommate watching TV.
So, how long has my stream thing been broken like that? Oh, okay, it's fixed now. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that is a pretty big issue with it, honestly. Isabel tracks down and kills the Rock. SCP-096.
It took a solid, like, 4 to 5 seconds to switch class.
Jesus.
I have 700 ping. No, I can't keep playing.
Adrian Shepard and James May discuss the games that might happen, and what might happen in the morning. Helldiver, Low Tier God, and Gorgeous Freeman successfully ambush and kill Doomslayer, Morshu, and Mario. You know what? If anyone was to kill the Doomslayer, I believe Helldiver and Low Tier God and Gorgeous Freeman would be able to do it. But that's... wow.
Only the 3 of them combined, of course.
Also, the music fucking stopped again. Why? When did YouTube implement this shit feature?
It's been around for a while.
Why though?
Don't understand why it's there though. I don't know, maybe to prevent view botting or something. Who knows?
I'm on a playlist to have in the background, and it keeps pausing and asking if I still want to listen to music. Yes! Furby and Megamind hold hands. Okay. Every AF stream before I switch the BGM to Lo-Fi Girl. Damn. Morgan Freeman receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Jacksepticeye, Goth Heavy, Plink, and II tell each other ghost stories. Richard Hammond sets an explosive of killing Fredbear, Ugandan Knuckles, Engineer TF2, and Bold Muffins. Dark Flame said he wanted Fredbear to win. This must be upsetting. But it's Richard Hammond, you know? Tanubcho cries himself to sleep. Strangely sentient $2 coin stabs Gordon Ramsay while his back is turned. Yeah, Hammond. Waluigi sets an explosive killing Camo, Daniel Edwards, Dr. Trayaurus, and Hank Hill. Damn, this is some high profile kills happening right now. Pingu gets sick and can now only produce nasal vowels. Pingu could always only produce nasal vowels. Did I do something? No, Dark Flame. Fredbear is dead. And I saw you said that you wanted him to win at the beginning of it. No! No! My voice hurts so much right now. I wonder why. Lightning McQueen and Goo Pea Shooter realize they're from the same language family. I'm gonna lean like with no. Oh.
So you didn't like your skin either, did you?
Sorry, that was really off. Pea Shooter casually playing the ka-chow. 172 cannon shots. 172 people died in one fucking day. Okay, this may take a while to go through. this may take a bit. I am not putting 172 of these. I just saw Noam Chomsky. Oh, there's AF. There's Blue Putus. There's Joker, SMH, Huggy Wuggy, Pea Shooter, Boy Kisser. He ain't look to us, I'm dead. Can't fucking do it. My voice is
Hello,
dying.
I've been murdered in the Hunger Games.
Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck. I just found it really funny that Donald Trump has died this round. Jesus has died this round. Doomslayer has died this round. There's a bit of a story being told there, I feel like. By looking at a graveyard in chronological order.
It's like dead Bart, bro. It's crazy.
Mr. Incredible makes a wooden spear.
You don't know what I mean by that, do you?
No.
Do you know the creepypasta Dead Bart?
It sounds like a Simpsons creepypasta.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You don't really need to know the exact specifics. The only things you need to know is, A, it's not very good.
Yep. Average
and B,
creepypasta.
At the end of it, there are some good ones.
Average.
Not one of them, but there are.
Average creepypasta.
Fair enough. You're right. But,
No, you're right.
To be fair, this is a pretty funny idea. So you know how the joke about how the Simpsons predict everything?
Yeah.
So at the end of the, spooky episode, they go to a graveyard, and they have, like, a bunch of celebrities' names on the gravestones. And it includes the death date of a lot of those celebrities, and exactly the year they died.
Huh.
And even though the episode predicted when they died.
Yeah.
And the funniest part is, and low key, this part actually kind of goes hard. A good number of the gravestones had the exact same year on them. Low key, that kind of goes hard.
Alright.
Because it implies some apocalyptic event happens in that year, and that's really fucking funny. Well, it's just, actually, no, it's just a cool idea, low key. Like, the story is shit, but that's a funny idea.
Yeah.
And The Simpsons predicting everything, including the apocalypse, and people's exact deaths.
But
I don't know, I think it's fun.
no,
Story,
that
but-
is interesting. Rare creepypasta W, true.
I like the part in Jeff the Killer where he Jeff the kills the bullies.
Bungie zombie kills Plink with her own weapon. Sanasonu does kind of like creepypasta, yeah. Link tries to sleep through the entire day. Harris Boulder Guy forces Bunga to kill Winston Churchill or Torchic. They decide to kill Torchic. Pingu attacks
Why?
James May, but he manages to escape. I don't know. I would rather kill Winston Churchill. I'm sorry, Winston Churchill. I know you're already dead, but you know. Shaq, SpongeBob, and Kevin
Good
McLeod
on us.
track down and kill God of War. Damn.
They know what she did to John from accounting.
And Clark Kent realize they're from the same language family and form an alliance. Maybe Clark Kent is special in some way.
Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
He speaks mug. What more could you need? Torchic never did anything wrong. True. AI searches for firewood. It needs to keep the servers running. Karen thinks about home. Slendrina and Angela Del Vecchio work together for the day. What is Angela doing in this fucking tournament? She's just good at pitching in backyard baseball. Rigby dead, dies of dysentery. I'm calling it, I'm dying this round. Isn't this still...
Okay, I
no.
haven't mentioned it up until this point, but I started doing the New Vegas alphabet challenge thing, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
very
saw.
scared right now.
Yeah, last time I saw you said
So I
W,
forgot
right?
that when you try...
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot when you try to go through the Black Mountain shortcut, that Neil the super mutant tries to talk to you.
Oh.
I reckon I can kill him, but it's not gonna be good.
Linda and TFC hunt for other tributes.
Canon.
Lightning McQueen steals from Finn while he isn't looking. Adrian Shepard discovers a river. Peter Griffin strangles Music Man with a rope. Good news, that's the last time I could say it.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Good news, guys, this is
said
the last
waiting.
time I get to say the name. How? The robot has a neck. Could strangle it so
That was
hard
actually really easy.
that it breaks the wires. Perhaps? Oh, so this is just reset, I think. Let me go. 16 to 16. Okay. That's the wrong one. Strangely sentient $2 coin steals from Mimikyu while they aren't looking. Sure. Jacksepticeye scares low tier god off. Mechanic TC2 questions his sanity. An adoring fan bashes Megamind's head against a rock several times. Solanum diverts Furby's attention and runs away. Withered Bonnie severely injures Man but puts him out of his misery. Man is dead. Male 07 makes a slingshot. Astral Spiff chases Brody. Wally and Lopunny track down and kill Tanoob. Saul Goodman strangles Kazuya with a rope. Oh my god. M&M tracks down and kills Dan TDM. Richard Hammond tries to spear fish with a trident. Puff Shroom accidentally steps on a landmine. You could have taken them out any other way. Winton constructs a shack. Grim Foxy Funko figure is pricked by thorns while picking berries. While Luigi makes a slingshot.
A. W.
Margaret Thatcher, Jim Carrey, and Guy Fieri get into a fight. Guy Fieri kills them both. Margaret Thatcher is dead. Ding dong. Oh my god. Why did she get so far? I swear one day Margaret Thatcher's going to win one and there are going to be riots. One day Margaret Thatcher will win one of these.
Sorry, I'm having my own little situation here.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I had to. I mean, to be fair, killing Malcolm Holmes isn't that bad, but like, he decided to talk to me in the middle of fighting a fucking super mutant.
Jake
Oh, mistook you for a raider, dude. Kinda busy, bro.
Jake and Gorgeous Freeman track down and kill Mercy. Mercy is now dead. Freddy, Torbus, SCP-096, Glamrock Freddy, and Stormtigger hunt for other tributes. Isabel begs for the house from Storm the House to kill her. The house from Storm the House refuses, killing Isabel alive. What a combo. Yeah, that entire thing there. Yeah, keeping Isabel. CP Dustball defeats Rayman in a fight, but spares his life. I feel like CP Dustball does that to everybody. It defeats you in the fight of your wills, but you don't die. CP Dustball doesn't kill you, yeah. Mr. Crocker throws a knife into Benson's chest. CP Dustball didn't kill you, it was the 30 soldiers shooting down the first spawn. Crazy Dave sets an explosive off, killing level 1 goblin. No. Elf from Elf searches for firewood. Yeah, the goblin's dead. Morgan Freeman poisons Helldiver's drink. They drink it and die.
Oh, thank God.
Krampus collects fruit from a tree. Frank Gallagher chases Eye. Katniss Everdeen makes a wooden spear. Wee Bear Bear sets an explosive of killing Herobrine, Dark Flame, Jeremy Clarkson, and Goth Heavy. Damn! That is a big hit. He took down quite a lot of actually dangerous opponents. The Wee Bear Bears did. I'm finally free. I'm dead. You had a good run. True. I want to see how many kills you get once we're finished here. Flag of Congo begs for Guru Pea Shooter to kill them. They refuse, keeping Flag of Congo alive. G-Man goes hunting. Loba, Optimus Prime, Sponge, and Rattling Gunner raid Garfield's camp while he is hunting. Devastated attacks Jonesy, but he manages to escape. Young Sheldon dies of hypothermia. And Hatsune Miku diverts Mayor Lewis's attention and runs away. Night 2. Ai throws a knife into Withered Bonnie's chest. Furby receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. James May repeatedly stabs Guy Fieri to death with sighs. He's still... James May is still alive. Damn, night 2 and he's still up. Pingu's trap kills Waluigi. This is the longest Waluigi stayed alive, I think, as well.
Yeah, he doesn't typically do well, if I recall.
Yeah. Probably because of that go-kart. Stops him from moving very well, but it doesn't offer any protection. Unlike the Sturmtiger. Sturmtiger sets up camp for the night. TFV alive? TFC. I think he is still alive.
Yeah, I think I am, which is surprising.
Katniss Everdeen and Jacksepticeye sleep in shifts. Damn. That's... She's making friends now as well. Oh, look hard. Hatsune Miku convinces... Calling it TFC wins this. Alright, Darkflame. Hatsune Miku convinces SpongeBob not to kill her, only to kill him instead.
Don't do that. Don't give me hope.
Peter Griffin severely slices Mimikyu with a sword. Bunga kills Brody as he tries to run. Wee Bear starts a fire. Lightning McQueen dies trying to escape the arena. Rayman passes out from exhaustion. AI and Morgan Freeman realize they're from the same language family and form an alliance. So did that...
GPT is a large language model.
Yeah, but
so
from...
there's bound to be some language in there they have in common.
Yeah, but from the same language family. Does that imply that Morgan Freeman also natively speaks in binary?
1 1 0 1.
Krampus.
I mean, fuck it. I'd pay to hear him read binary.
True. Krampus climbs a tree to rest. Shaq forces Optimus Prime to kill CP Dustbowl or Richard Hammond. He decides to kill Richard Hammond. Why? Why? Why won't you just kill CP Dustbowl? Please. An adoring fan, Link and the House from Storm the House sleep in shifts. Astral Spiff overpowers Wally, killing him. Bungee Zombie stabs Crazy Dave with a tree branch. Karen accidentally steps on a landmine. Mechanic TC2 falls into a pit and dies. Hammond, you blithering idiot! Look, I don't think that's Hammond's fault. I think that's Optimus Prime for never having played CP Dustbowl before. I think they should put Optimus Prime on CP Dustbowl. I think that'd be a good experience for everyone involved. You know, like a versus Saxton Hale.
Every time the match goes on for too long, Optimus Prime just comes in and starts wrecking shit. That'll fix the stamina.
It reminds me of that Shuni video, forcing balance with 50 Century Busters.
Okay. These guys are going to yell at me for approaching. I just hope that while they're yelling at me, they don't say the letter Q.
Jonesy attends to his wounds. SCP-096 sets up camp for the night. Goo Pea Shooter, Winston Churchill, Slendrina, and Dream tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I reckon Slendrina is the one with most of the ghost stories. Actually, Goo Pea Shooter could as well. I'm fucking tired tonight. Sponge is awoken by nightmares. Mr. Incredible thinks about winning. Oh my god, Angela Del Vecchio fends TFC, Adrian Shepard, and G-Man away from her fire. What the fuck? What are you doing? No, more specifically, what's Angela Del Vecchio doing? Frank Gallagher tries to sing himself to sleep. A 9-year-old versus 3 grown-ass men? Hold on.
Oh my god, he didn't say the
Oh, I spelled her name wrong. I'm sorry. She's 8 years old. Sorry. My bad. I got her name wrong and her age wrong. My bad. She is only 8 years old and she fought off TFC, Adrian Shepard, and the G-Man. You're still alive though, TFC. Oh, whoopsie. Yeah.
Ooh.
Frank Gallagher tries to sing himself to sleep.
No,
An 8-year-old versus 3 grown-ass men. Yes. And one of them is like an interdimensional space entity. And then there's G-Men.
He said acquaintance.
Rip.
I have to kill Victor. In the middle of New Vegas.
You're so dead.
Rough. I have to kill him now because he runs off if you don't.
Oh yeah. Harris Baldergeist sets up camp for the night. Isabel is awoken by nightmares. Solanum tries to sing herself to sleep. Linda begs for Male 07 to kill her. Male refuses, keeping Linda alive. Kevin MacLeod and Loba realize they're from the same language family and form an alliance. Sure. Grim Foxy Funko figure receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Devastated gets sick and now can only produce nasal valves. He doesn't have a nose. Why does he get squished like this?
Nobody's hostile towards me for doing that. Let's go.
Thomas falls into a pit and dies. Saul Goodman forces Eminem to kill Elf from Elf or Freddy. He refuses to kill, so Saul Goodman kills him instead. Thomas, my boy. Yeah, Thomas is dead. Everyone from AF is now dead. Actually, no. Yeah, everyone's dead. Strangely sentient $2 coin passes out from exhaustion. Clark Kent dies of hunger? Ah. He had a good run. He survived even longer than John from accounting somehow. Mr. Crocker and Garfield hold hand. The Rattling Gunner and Mugubu talk about the tribute still alive. Took down Superman. Did you?
Oh, no, Superman's on this list.
Yeah, Superman's not on the list. Also, who's we? Finn begs for Gorgeous Freeman to kill him. He refuses, keeping Finn alive. I don't believe that. Winton dies from hunger. Hold on, maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, how are you tripping, Kit?
I mean, I've heard some people say that, like, Superman looks like, you know, a normal person when he puts on, like, glasses or whatever, but that's ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, that is... Why would you ever choose the name Clark Kent, of all things, you know? Why wouldn't you choose, like, a cool name if you're a superhero?
You could literally choose your own name as like a secret identity. Why the fuck would you choose such a dumb name?
Clark Kent is not Superman. What the fuck, mate? He works at the Daily Planet. Why would you work at the Daily Planet if you're a superhero? I'd make all my money from being superhero.
And ironically, why like I get you need to have like, you know, like some kind of work to not arouse suspicion, but like newspaper? Really, bro?
Like, Yeah, that's one of the
That just
biggest.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons why I think it can't be Clark Kent.
Like, I've heard the rumors. That's just not true.
TFC decapitates Garfield with a sword.
Law accurate.
BRB? Okay. II hunts for
Personally,
the
I have nothing
tributes.
against Mondays.
Angelo Del Vecchio and Glamrock Freddy split up to search for resources. Cannon! Saul Goodman
Okay.
throws a knife into Devastator's head. Yeah, I bet it'd be the head.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Tuesdays are worse than Mondays. Thoughts?
Nah, my Tuesday at school I have like 3 free periods out of 5 classes.
Okay, well that's just you. I meant this purely off vibes. I don't have a reason to think that. I just do.
Yeah, that's fair enough though.
Anyway, is he gonna say the letter Q? Oh, actually, no. I need to rewrite.
I
it
mean,
up.
my favorite day of the week is Saturday.
Why?
Weekend off and you don't have to worry about the day after.
Oh no, I mean I got the letter Y. I wasn't asking.
Oh.
I literally got the letter Y. That is actually perfect timing.
I thought you were just concerned.
No, I just got the letter. Alright, well he says letter Y.
Why no one asked? Fuck off. CP Dustball throws a knife into Kevin MacLeod's head. I think this is the first Kevin MacLeod's gone as well.
He just said goodbye.
It's day 3. Krampus kills
I
Linda
don't know
with a
why
sickle.
he said goodbye when I was passing him, but he said goodbye when I was passing him.
Right. Morgan Freeman explores the arena. Bungie Zombie diverts strangely sentient $2 coins as attention and runs away. How was that still alive? How is the coin still alive?
I can't go down the elevator.
Uh-oh.
I can't go down the elevator because you're supposed to talk to Victor to do it, and Victor is actively shooting me.
Finn, Stumtiger, Elf from Elf, and Katniss Everdeen raid AI's camp while AI is hunting. Furby searches for firewood. Rayman tends to Bunga's wounds. Adrian Shepard shoots a poisonous blow dart into Mo Root's neck, slowly killing Root. No. No. Grim Foxy Funko figure makes a slingshot. Frank Gallagher accidentally steps on a landmine. Isabel attacks James May, but Optimus Prime protects him, killing Isabel. James May is still alive. An adoring fan makes a slingshot. Ugh. So, Male 07 accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Pingu, Slendrina, and Dream start fighting, but Slendrina runs away as Pingu kills Dream. Wee Bear Bears shoots a poisonous blow dart into G-Man's neck, slowly killing him. Mr. Incredible decapitates Peter Griffin with a sword. Solanum chases Shaq. Jake fishes. Goo Pea Shooter tries to sleep through the entire day. Yo, back. Sorry, had to play tech support. It's fine. Quite a lot has actually happened, believe it or not. For one, my group beer is dead. James May and Optimus Prime are still alive. G-Man is dead. Peter Griffin is dead. And that's as far as we got so far. The house from Storm the House receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. SCP-096 receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Hatsune Miku defeats Jonesy in a fight but spares his life. Mr. Crocker overhears...
That can happen.
Yeah, in Fortnite.
That could actually happen in a video game right now, and that I don't know how to feel about that.
Isn't it funny that our funny little crossover event just included something that actually happens in game?
Yeah, that makes me feel very conflicted.
Mr. Crocker overhears low-tier god and Rattling Gunner talking in the distance. Sponge sprains their ankle while running away from Link. Actually, that conversation would be really funny because low-tier god's whole speech is, you know, you are worth nothing, you serve no purpose. And then Rattling Gunner is part of the Skaven in Warhammer, the entire philosophy is mass-friendly fire, and just being so replaceable as, like, you know, they can't kill you faster than you replace the soldiers.
Oh.
So, like, low-tier gods talking to Rattling Gunner, like, you know, he has nothing and is worth nothing, and the Rattling Gunner's like, yeah, I fucking know, idiot.
You serve no purpose. Yeah, and?
Yeah. Actually, his purpose is to shoot his own troops in the back as they run.
Okay.
Run towards the front line. Sponge. Also, there's an upgrade in Total Warhammer for the Rattling Gunner, which gives it infinite ammo. What's your point?
I feel like that's pointless.
No, it's pretty pointful, because then they don't run out of ammo during long battles.
Oh wait, shit, I didn't check if he said the letter Y. Hang on.
Freddy questions his sanity.
I'm so used to mashing through that dialogue.
Flag of Congo goes hunting. Mayor Lewis severely injures Winston Churchill but puts him out of his misery. Winston Churchill is dead. Astral Spiff searches for a water source. Gorgeous Woman diverts Harris Boulderguy's attention and runs away. Jacksepticeye kills Loba with a hatchet. Night 3.
He says, hey.
Damn.
I do have to kill him. Good thing I checked.
Harris Boulderguy sets an explosive off, killing Mr. Crocker, Krampus, and Pingu. Damn. That's a lot. Astral Spiff kills Bunga as they try to run. Flag of Congo and Ai run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Mr. Incredible convinces James May to snuggle with him. I don't know why Mr. Incredible would want to be with James May, because James May has committed many, many crimes across his career. Jake shoots...
I have to kill Old Ben.
Damn. Jake shoots an arrow into Optimus Prime's head. Jacksepticeye severely slices CP Dustbowl with a sword. TFC destroys AI's supplies while AI is asleep.
More accurate.
Furby receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Glamrock Freddy begs for an adoring fan to kill him. They reluctantly oblige, killing Glamrock Freddy. Katniss Everdeen stabs Mayor Lewis while his back is turned. She's still alive? Stimtigger shoots a poisonous blow dart into Shaq's neck, slowly killing him. Yeah, I'm sure it was a poisonous blow dart, and not a 380mm high explosive round. SCP-096 begs for Hatsune Miku to kill SCP-096. She refuses, keeping SCP-096 alive. Ow. Sponge defeats Goo Pea Shooter in a fight, but spares their life. The house from Storm the house screams for help. Okay. Rattling Gunner goes to sleep. Adrian Shepard bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Solanum and Angela Del Vecchio run into each other and decide to truce for the night. I reckon that's canon. Low tier god receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Grim Foxy Funko figure screams for help. Jonesy accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Canon. Freddy attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful.
Whatever, I was planning on shooting up the casino anyway.
Elf from Elf sets an explosive off, killing Rayman, Bungie Zombie, Gorgeous Freeman, and Link. Morgan Freeman stays awake all night. Finn, Strangely Sentient $2 Coin, Saul Goodman, and Slendrina sleep in shifts. We Bear Bears attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful.
Who the fuck has explosives in here?
Alright, 28 people have died in that day. Not a lot left. Alright, I think now that we don't have a ton of people left, we've entered the area where we choose our favorite.
Who's
So
left?
we're going to do the feast here, and anyone left alive we'll choose from.
Right.
Jake and Strangely Sentient $2 Coin form an alliance. Mr. Incredible falls into a pit and dies. Grim Foxy Funko figure kills Furby with a hatchet. Rattling Gunner gathers as much food into a bag as they can before fleeing. Low tier god kills an adoring fan with a sickle.
Alright. What letter will Benny have to say for me to immediately gun him down?
SCP.
N.
Damn. SCP-096 stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. The house from Storm the house overpowers Saul Goodman, killing him. TFC and Wee Bear Bears get into a fight over raw meat, but Wee Bear Bears gives up and runs away. How desperate do you have to be to fight 3 bears for raw meat and
what's I
win?
fighting him for?
Raw meat.
Raw
You were
meat?
fighting 3 bears. Granted, one of them's a panda. But still, 3 bears for raw meat.
Panda is still a bear.
Yeah.
Is it sushimi?
I don't know. It just says raw meat.
I would do that over sushimi. I fucking love sushimi.
Alright. Goo Pea Shooter steals Sponge's memoirs.
I love your reaction to that. Alright.
I'll take your word for it. I mean, I don't think you could still take out a polar bear and a grizzly bear.
Okay, but like, have you had sushimi?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking yummy.
I feel like you're missing out on the fact that it's a polar bear. I think it has that exact same opinion.
I feel like you're missing out on the fact that I really like sushimi, bro.
I prefer having it
I
as
don't
part of
know.
sushi in general. You know, not like the individual sashimi.
Okay. Should I take something useful like educated, or should I take something funny like cannibal?
Rad child.
I don't have red child.
Rip. Probably
I
educated
need
then.
70 survival for that.
Oh. Yeah, probably get educated then.
Okay. Hey, I leveled up
Jacksepticeye.
again.
Jacksepticeye, Elf from Elf, and II confront each other, but grab what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Harris Boulder
Hey, I
Guy
leveled up
decapitates AI with a sword. ChatGPT is dead. To Harris Boulder Guy. Angela Del Vecchio grabs as much food as she can into a bag before leaving. Yeah! Astral Smith pushes Freddy off of a cliff during a knife fight. Atsune Miku is unable to convince Doomtigger to not kill her. Oh, she's dead. Like, you know, there's a difference between dead and no longer as part of reality dead. Like, she's not having an open or a closed casket funeral. She won't be there.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I completely zoned out on why the context is funny.
I'm talking about Hatsune
the only thing I
Miku being...
registered is I have to kill the robot.
I'm talking about Hatsune Miku being killed by the Stormtigger.
Oh.
You can imagine how there would not be anything left after 380 millimeters of high explosive has hit you.
Oh wow, explosive, so cool.
Deafening explosive. Flag of Congo sobs while gripping a photo of their friends and family. Damn. That's sad. Solanum and Morgan Freeman realize they're from the same language family and form an alliance. Solanum... Hold on, I'm gonna just show you. This is the language they use. I'm sorry to tell you, but they probably don't. Morgan Freeman doesn't speak binary, and he doesn't speak Nomai. This is just lying at this point.
Okay, new TFC lore canon. We believe Morgan Freeman can speak every single language ever comprehended by the human mind. His voice is simply too good for him to be able to do that.
Fair enough. I like that the screenshot for, was it Between Music and Gaming Substack is Nomai text saying, Yarrow, stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron stars. And go meet with her on the Whitehall station. Damn. Katniss Everdeen bashes Slendrina's head in with a mace. And James May severely slices Finn with a sword. Okay, so who we have left is Jake, $2 coin, Grim Foxy, Rattling Gunner, Low Tier God, SCP-096, The House from Storm the House, TFC and the Wee Bear Bears, Goo Pea Shooter and Sponge, Jacksepticeye, Elf on II, Harris Boulder Guy, Angela Del Vecchio, Astral Spiff, Stormtigger, Flag of Congo, Solanum Morgan Freeman, Katniss Everdeen, and James May. That's everyone still alive. That's quite a heavy list to choose your favorite from if you don't have one basically already picked up. Fuck it, my money's on TFC.
You're gonna be sorely disappointed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Angela Del Vecchio. I think it would be really funny if her first go around she just wins. As an 8-year-old child. Day 4. Grim Foxy Funko figure receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Stormtigger explores the arena. Strangely sentient $2 coin attacks Sponge, but Angela Del Vecchio protects them, killing strangely sentient $2 coin. Morgan Freeman receives medical supplies. Astral Spiff shoots an arrow into James May's head. Following the house from Storm the House and Jake's alliance, they grow closer and undergo cultural synthesis. Elf from Elf stabs Goopy Shooter in the back with a trident. Harris Boulder Guy questions his sanity. Low Tier God is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Wee Bear Bears picks flowers. Jacksepticeye attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Solanum, killing them both. SCP-096 scares the flag of Congo off. Katniss Everdeen sets an explosive off, killing Rattling Gunner, II, and TFC. You died to Katniss Everdeen.
That feels extra insulting.
Yeah, out of every single person, you died to Katniss. I just looked over at the chat and Kit just yelled, fuck.
I warned you.
I'm still going for Angela. Pick your favorite. We got Katniss, SCP-096, Flag of Congo, Wee Bear Bears, Low Tier God, Harris Boulder Guy, Elf from Elf, Jake, the House from Storm the House, Astral Spiff, Morgan Freeman, Angela Del Vecchio, and Sponge. Angela was my number 2. Oh, and Stone Tiger and a Grim Foxy Funko figure, I guess. Astral Spiff kills Grim Foxy Funko figure with the hatchet. Wow, he's picking up. Flag of Congo cries himself to sleep. Why is the Flag of Congo always so sad in this? Like, this one's consistently just sad. Morgan Freeman gets sick and can now only produce nasal vowels. Whoa. Jake, Angela Del Vecchio, and Low Tier God successfully ambush and kill Elf from Elf, Sponge, and Harris Boulder Guy. It really wasn't a competition. The House from Storm the House dies from an infection. Okay. Katniss Everdeen is awoken by nightmares. At least she somewhat regrets killing you, TFC.
You know it's me specifically.
I'd like to pretend.
Fair enough.
Wee Bear Bears, Stumtigger, and SCP-096 start fighting, but Stumtigger runs away as Wee Bear Bears kills SCP-096. 23 people have died. There's James May. There's TFC. You've gotten really close to winning like twice now, haven't you?
I guess. This guy said enjoy your time in Vegas. Fuck.
Stormtigger receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Low Tier God tends to Jake's wounds. Morgan Freeman diverts Angela Del Vecchio's attention and runs away. Flag of Congo tries to spear fish with a trident. Katniss Everdeen explores the arena. Wee Bear Bears receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Astral Spiff injures himself. Astral Spiff pushes Angela Del Vecchio off a cliff during a knife fight. Spiff is a child murderer.
And?
I can't believe he would do that to Angela. He's in the last bit. That's the face he makes doing it. True. I mean, look at that. Hold on. Look at that fucking fist. He's definitely going to shove her off that cliff. Well, fuck. Flag of Congo receives a hatchet. PV, you're about to get shoved off a cliff by Astral. Yeah. Low Tier God and Katniss Everdeen talk about the tribute still alive. Jake forces Wee Bear Bears to kill Morgan Freeman and Stormtigger. They decide to kill Morgan Freeman. Alright. What's your favorites now? We have Sturmtiger, We Bear Bears, Jake, Low Tier God, Katniss Everdeen, Flag of Congo, and Astral Spiff. I want Astral Spiff to have a vengeance taken up upon him. I'm going to choose Low Tier God to do it.
I'm voting Astral Spiff to win.
And
also, the new letter is A. Fuck me.
You're dead. You're gonna kill so many people.
Everyone's gonna die.
And
There's no way.
Kit said Sturmtiger. 2 cannon shots can be heard. Day 6, Jake makes a slingshot. Flag of Congo, We Bear Bears, Sturmtiger, Low Tier God, and Astral Spiff hunt for other tributes. And Katniss Everdeen receives medical supplies. We Bear Bears sets an explosive off, killing Astral Spiff. I knew it. I knew he would get his comeuppance. But now is We Bear Bears gonna get the comeuppance? Because they've killed so many people. Oh, hold on. YouTube wants me to ask. Yep. We'll go from there.
Stop saying the word advised. I have to kill you if you say that word.
So TFC, who are you choosing instead of Astral Spiff now?
I guess it kind of has to be Low Tier God, doesn't it?
Yeah, Low Tier God passes out from exhaustion. Jake strangles the Flag of Congo with a rope. That's... Jake, do you know what you do with flags? That...
You know how you get them up there?
That doesn't do anything, Jake!
He was too busy jaking it to think about that.
Katniss Everdeen and Sturmtiger realize they're from the same language family. They are, because they both speak Germanic languages.
Ah. Where the fuck is Yes Man?
Low Tier, she's fluent in tank. That's not what I was meaning. No. Sturmtiger's German. Okay. Low Tier God and Katniss Everdeen get into a fight over raw meat, but Katniss Everdeen gives up and runs away. Following Sturmtiger and Jake's alliance, they grow closer and undergo cultural synthesis. And We Bear Bears sobs while gripping a photo of their friends and family. This is wow, I want to bury you.
My speedrun is being destroyed by Yes Man not respawning. I'm actually getting concerned.
Jake fishes. Katniss Everdeen severely injures Sturmtiger, but puts Sturmtiger out of Sturmtiger's misery. Sturmtiger's dead. Kit. Katniss Everdeen's killing everyone. Katniss Everdeen may win. She's adapted. She's adapted to the madness. What is this? This isn't okay. Everyone I choose dies. Alright, after we finish this bit, who are you gonna choose then? We Bear Bears questions the sanity. Low Tier God fishes. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 choices. God, it's a 1 in 4 chance.
There's no way she pulls through.
Alright, We Bear Bears. We Bear Bears, Jake, and Katniss Everdeen track down and kill Low Tier God. Oh. Fuck it, I'm jaking it. I'm fucking jaking it. Please, just don't let Katniss win. Please. Don't let her win. TFC, do you choose We Bear Bears, Jake, or Katniss Everdeen to win?
as much as I hate to say it, I think Katniss is gonna win.
One for We Bare Bears, one for Jake, one for Katniss. Squishy, since if you're in the chat still, who do you choose to win? You have 3 choices now. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the music for this part.
Why did you have to say that?
Alright, they're going for Jake the dog. Jake travels to higher ground. Katniss Everdeen stalks We Bare Bears. Katniss passes out from exhaustion. We Bare Bears dies of dysentery. Can't. Can't. We still don't know what happens to Jake. He receives an explosive. Please, Jake. Don't fall. Please. Jake collects fruit. Katniss Everdeen fishes. Katniss looks up at night sky. Jake tries to treat his infection. Please. Jake stuffs a bundle of dry cleaning into backpack before sprinting away. Katniss Everdeen takes his tufts, leaning against the cornucopia. Hold on. Put it back there. Yes! 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 Jake wins! Jake wins! He repeatedly stabs Katniss to death with slides. Yes!
Jake is so good.
He did it! Oh. Yes! Oh. Oh, sorry, I just need to figure out where it stops and then I'll switch it. Shit, hold on. We can go from there. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Katniss Everdeen has died. She was a joke pick. Because she was actually from the Hunger Games.
I'm actually getting worried I soft-locked the game.
Oh god.
I have soft-locked the one character who was designed specifically so you wouldn't soft-lock the game.
Oh god. Listening to this music while scrolling through every death in the game. Damn. It feels... It feels different. It has a different feeling than just doing it in silence.
Lolu, I think I've soft-locked the game. I don't know how, but I've soft-locked the game.
You cannot beat Fallout New Vegas Alphabet Challenge.
I managed to soft-lock the one character who was designed specifically so you wouldn't soft-lock the game.
Alright, let's pick up some... Good game, yeah. I'm just gonna go pop on some, what's it called? Legal Woes 10 hours. Specifically this one. Because this is more fitting for the fact that we're just going through it, you know?
The Good Guys Doorbuster
Oh
deals
my
are on
god,
now.
it's the Good
Get
Guys.
$100 off this Falcon 75-inch TV. This higher Condor free.
There we go. I think that's fitting. Alright. Oh, I also need to turn this down now, don't I? Let's turn that back down. There we go. There you go, you can have a bit louder. Okay. Jake wins with 11 kills. Kit, 0 kills. Dark Flame, only 3 kills, but he got 1 kill per round he was alive. Flag of Congo, 1 kill, but died round 13. Music Man got 0 kills. I'm not saying his name out loud like that. Krampus, 3 kills. McDonald's Sprite, 1 kill. Low Tier God, 9 kills. He took his words to heart. II, 3 kills. Bunker got the same amount of kills as Loba and the 000 Dart Monkey. Blue Putus only got 1 kill and died round 1. That's interesting. Mr. Incredible, 4 kills, died round 7.
Again. Despite how 26 letters in the alphabet, we've had a repeat twice.
Yeah. Luck tends to work like that. Helldiver got 3 kills, died round 3. Which means Dark Flame was about as effective as a Helldiver. And the 000 Dart Monkey was better than both of them. 3 kills and died round 2. Slendrina, 2 kills. Spooky, 3 kills. Angela Del Vecchio, 5 kills, died round 11. Rigby alive, kills 0, died round 0. Rigby dead, kills 1, died round 3. Actual fucking wormhole got 1 kill. Pretty impressive. I love how it sets everything off center, the diplomacy name. Harris Boulder Guy got 5 kills, died around 9. Four kills in Gorgeous Freeman. Tobus killing 0 people is on brand. Where was Tobus at there? Yeah, he kinda did nothing. I'm sorry, he did nothing and died. We need a dispenser right here. Hi, Blueberry. You just missed one of the most climactic battles of this century. Katniss Everdeen kills 7, died round 22. She got so close to winning. It wasn't okay. She did not need to win that. We Bear Bears, 10 kills. Why TF Council muted? Is
I'm
it?
not. I just haven't said anything.
Oh.
Hello, Blueberry. You're actually in my stream. That has just occurred to me.
Yes, he is. Yeah, if you haven't
Crazy.
noticed, where I think TFC knocked on me. I still don't know why
Yeah,
they
we're
called
doing
it knock.
Knock, knock. I've somehow managed to softlock New Vegas, apparently.
Somehow.
No, I do mean somehow. Like, I will repeat for the 3rd time. I have soft locked the one aspect of the game that is designed not to be soft locked. This character only exists specifically so that no matter what the player does, they can still beat the game. And I've broken him.
Astral Spiff.
He just doesn't exist.
7 kills. Isabel got 4 kills, died around 5. Doomslayer only got 2 kills, died around 2. Grim Foxy Funko Figure got 1 kill and died around 9. That's somehow more impressive, yeah. There we go, here's the dream team. Richard Hammond, 4 kills, died round 1. Jeremy Clarkson, 1 kill, died around 3. So 4 kills, died around 4, sorry. James May, 5 kills, died round 8. John from accounting got 3 kills. Damn. Morshu got 3 kills. Clark Kent got 3 kills. But
Wow,
he's...
that's weird. He's just a guy.
I mean, John from accounting got 3 kills, died around 2. Clark Kent got 3 kills, died around 4. So...
Huh, that's really impressive.
Clark Kent was just better at surviving, worse at killing. I guess.
Yeah, I suppose that's a way to go about it.
Dawn, 3 kills.
He's alive.
Nice.
He said the letter A. It's okay. I told him to meet me in a specific spot, so once I kill him, he should just be there.
Yeah. Garfield got 1 kill. Margaret Thatcher got 1 kill, died around 3 still. TFC got 3 kills, died around 8. Guy Fieri, 5 kills, died around 4. Storm Tiger got 2 kills, died 15. Pretty impressive. Young Sheldon, 4 kills, died in round 3. Bungie Zombie got 5, died only round 6. And there we go. I have gone over my allotted stream time to finish doing this because I got a bit distracted about round 1 to 2. But you know what, it was very much worth it. That was crazy? Yeah. Yes. I'm not entirely sure how many more characters I want to add at this point. I think we have all the characters we need. I'm just gonna hope they update it so we can get the events to be able to be changed and not fucking blow up my entire computer. Then we're gonna see some real diversity in how the games go, because it's still, no matter what happens, it's still gonna be quite samey, you know? No matter how many funny characters you have in. Yeah, that's just how it tends to be though. Yeah.
Oh, Caverius Gamers.
I think...
Skibidi Orisius.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm trying to close down stream and more people are joining.
This is a time in history. Never stop stream.
No, I need to stop streaming. It's nearly 10 o'clock. I need... You reckon? No. Wait, TFC, how does raiding work?
Good question.
when you're done with I could come watch your stream for a moment, and then when we're
Oh no, I'm probably gonna stop soon.
alright, I want to
There's
figure
no
out how
way I'm
rating
getting
works.
this time.
Yeah, you put raid in chat. Yeah, but since we've knocked each other or whatever, however you want to say it, it seems very odd saying that considering, well, just how the English language works.
Yes.
Categories you think we'll like? Well, where's the categories I do like? Where are they? Huh?
He's gone.
The fuck's... Yes, categories I'd like, please. Who is this? I've never seen this person in my life. Who are you? What? I don't get it. I don't like Twitch browser. Who do we visit?
No clue.
Could go to TF2.
I'm just
honestly.
listening to yes and yeah.
Let's see, what the fuck? Why is it sorted like this? Who is this guy up the top? I don't like this. May contain sexual themes. Let's go gambling. Okay, I get it. Please. Oh, I know. So speaking pineapple. I can go to send someone. What is this? What am I looking at? I don't like it. Can I just... Okay, let me click on him. Thank you. Hold on. We've got this. We can...
Oh, for the record, from this point forward, if I ever continue this, the rule does not apply to Yes Man because you physically cannot kill him anymore.
Yay! We've started the raid. Alright. Do we have any last words? That sounds ominous. Do we have any last things to say?
Yeah, sorry.
Shkaboba Shinawawa. Those are words.
Moral of the story, never let Katniss Everdeen near you. She will kill everyone. Alright. I'm gonna go pay So Speaking in Pineapple a bit of a visit. With audio.
You got the battle